me, basically, a theory of change helps to an organisation to explain how the day-to-day activities that they do will have a positive impact, or perhaps how the activities related to a specific programme or intervention will also have a positive impact. So it's really explaining the what is going to take place, the how, and why that change is likely to happen. So from our perspective, we generally kind of chunk it into three parts. The first one would really be trying to articulate the issue or perhaps the problem that you're looking to address. And within that, you might talk about the audience that you're looking to work with, and perhaps how the external environment is impacting and maybe affecting the opportunities they have. The second area is really the activities that are going to take place. So at Street Games, we typically talk about ours as enabling activities. So the sorts of things that we might do, like perhaps providing insight or fundraising or workforce training, that would then support activities on the ground that maybe those local community organisations or partners would go on to do. And then the third area is really kind of explaining what will happen as a result of those activities. So those may be sort of intermediate or short-term outcomes that you would expect to see, that change you might expect to see while a programme is taking place, or perhaps at the end of that programme. But then you might also articulate some long-term outcomes or goals and impact that may not happen for a few years, but you would understand those to happen. So the fourth area is really explaining the why the change is likely to happen. And for us, we typically draw on perhaps previous feedback from beneficiaries, maybe things that we've found out through evaluations, or it might be drawing on academic theory to explain why that change is likely to happen. So it really is sort of three core areas, and then an explaining why you would expect those positive outcomes. I think it's really important to share a theory of change with all of the different partners and stakeholders that will be involved. I guess even better if they can help you to create that theory of change, perhaps through workshops or through general feedback. I think it's also really helpful to share it with current funders or future funders so that they can understand your work and why you think it will have that positive impact. It's also perhaps useful to use it in advocacy, maybe with politicians or wider stakeholders, A one-page diagrammatic illustration of your theory of change can be a really good way of explaining succinctly to funders what you're planning to do and what change you expect to happen.